5-minute Roccia guide where I'll be going over everything you need to get started on this character right away. She's a 5-star Havoc sub DPS where she has very good grouping and even come with a brand new gadget to provide off-you grouping. She's mostly a Havoc buffer, buffing Havoc on her outros, and it's best to pair with Havoc main DPS like Camellia or Havoc Rover. Her combo is very straightforward, starting off with an intro from your healers into an auto attack, use your skills to do the tornado, triple Mario bounce, mamma mia, and then your ultimate, finally you can cast your echo and swap out. Very straightforward to learn combo. Let's do a breakdown and understand that a little bit. Starting off with her forte circuit, when you're in mid-air and you have a forte circuit bar field, you can do a plunge attack to trigger her special plunging heavy attack. You can fill up your forte circuit by attacking the enemy, however, the following skills like intros, your resident skills, will fill up it significantly faster. Specific skills such as her heavy attack actually end with you being in airborne, which is perfect to combo into your forte circuit attack. Specifically, her resident skills generate this tornado that's very good for grouping the enemy, but it also ends with you being airborne, allowing you to trigger your forte circuit. Her skill has a massive grouping range, so ideally you use it in clump, and this is currently one of the best grouping skills in the entire game. Finally, just like always, her ultimate, aka her Liberation, just does a giant AoE attack. With that being said, let's do a combo breakdown. Since she's a sub DPS, you want to switch into her after your support healer like Shorekeepers, which will give you 1 forte circuit stacks. Do it basic attack immediately to get your second forte circuit stacks, and then finally ending up with your resonance skills. Your skill is going to put you airborne, which is perfect to combo into your triple Mamma Mia combos, finally ending onto the ground into your Liberations, and finally Echo switch out. If at any point you mess up your combo, you can hold your heavy attack to get into the air state once again, and then to your forte circuit. However, a very important part about this character is that once you do switch out, you'll notice that the incoming characters will have their gadget swapped to a unique one. Your incoming character can actually summon this special gadget to summon another tornado, which once again group the enemy up. This special unique new mechanics of a gadget replacement is going to be unique to Roccia, and it's really good for providing off-field grouping, so make sure to use it. Building this character is going to be really straightforward. For a starter, her best weapon is going to be the signature weapon for her, Tragic Comedy. Since he's a sub DPS, you don't really have to prioritize this weapon, so just using any good stat stake will be great, like the 5-star standard weapon, a Beast Surge, or even the 4-star weapon on the Battle Pass, the Stone Head. For Echo set, we're going to have 2 options. One is going to be Midnight Veil, which is going to be the new Havoc set, and it boosts the incoming character's Havoc damage bonus. Otherwise, of course, you can be using the Moonlit set just like every other sub DPS in the game, which is actually the set I recommend, even though it is technically not as good. The reason why I recommend keep on using the Moonlit, especially if you have 1 farm already, is just because it is more resource efficient to use it over your entire account. The Moonlit set can be shared by pretty much every sub DPS in the game. At best, you can swap out your free cost for the specific elemental damage. So for example, this one I have on Sanhua, so I'm using Glacial damage bonus. But a really resource efficient strategy is to go for the attack main stat free cost so that you can use it on every single one of your sub DPS, meaning that the Moonlit set is just a lot more resource efficient. For your Echo, starting off with your fraud cost, you actually want to prioritize using a crit rate main stat Echo. The reason this is the case is because your Residence Liberation actually will buff the attack of your entire team based on your crit rate, and in order to get the maximum buff, you need 70% crit rate, which means prioritizing crit rate is one of the more important things on this character. For your free cost, either going for attack percent main stat or Havoc damage percent, and of course for your 1 cost, you can have your attack percent. As Substat, it's going to be always prioritizing crit rate be the most important once again because of her special passive that gives attack to the entire team, followed by crit damage, and then attack percent, and then either energy regen, flat attack, or heavy attack bonus can fill all the rest. For your talent priority, do grab the 2 inherent skill first, which are going to be the 2 most important skills. You know that you need the second skill unlocked in order to get the special mysterious box outro. Otherwise, the priority for your talent is going to be starting off with your forte circuit into your Liberation. These 2 just have the biggest upgrade for your damage ratio by far, followed by your resident skills and your intros, and then finally into your normal attack. The recommended DPS to be pairing with her is of course going to be our Havoc main damage dealer, which are like Camellia, Havoc Rover, or even Danji. Going for that full Havoc team package is just so much better, and as always, you want to be pairing a support like a healer, like a Shorekeeper or Verena at the final slot. Finally, here's a quick summary of all the sequence. For sub DPS, I don't think you have to go for any of the sequence, especially if you're free to play. But noticeably, her sequence 6 turned her into a super Mamma Mia machine where she can basically slam over and over and over, and it also does a bunch of damage. Okay, would you look at that? We're on time, so subscribe if you appreciate the 5-minute guide and just get you started on playing the new characters. As always, see you guys next time for more 5-minute guide.